for cat, gate, or SSC, preparation is the key to any competitive exam. If your students could practice multiple mock test drills and answer the large repository of questions that you have created for them, they will excel in the competitive exams. Today, we will help you do just that. Hi and welcome to another video on Learnyst Product Tutorials. And in this video, we will explore how you can create a huge repository of questions for your students using the new Learnyst Question Pool feature. We will explore what a question pool is, how you can create a question pool, and how you can create mock tests really fast and effectively using the question pools. Let's jump straight into the stuff. A question pool is a great tool built to load all your questions at one go and use it later in different mock tests as and when required. To access it, let us go to your admin dashboard and click on the Question Pool tab. The Question Pool tab will display all your created question pools. You will be able to see the total number of questions within each pool. You will also be able to see how many of these questions remain unused or used across all your mock tests. Let us click on the Create Question Pool button to create your question pool. Let us give it a proper question pool name and click on the Create button. This takes us to the page where you can add the questions. You can manually add the questions by clicking the Create New Question button. You can select an MCQ, numeric, essay or fill in the blank question type and click on Create. You can then manually add each answer option and click the Save button to add the question into the question pool. Alternatively, you can click on Import Questions to import questions in bulk. Here, you can use the Word or Excel import to upload all your questions. Please refer to the How to Import Questions using Word or Excel template videos in our YouTube channel to know more. Once you have added all the questions within your question pool, you can now import these questions into a mock test. To do that, let us go back to your admin dashboard, click on Products, and click on Mock Tests. Now, click on an unpublished mock test or create a new mock test. This takes us to the test builder. Now, click on the Import from Pool option on the left navigation. Select a section to which you want to import the questions and click on Next. Now, select the question pool that we have recently created and click on Next. Select all the questions that you want to import to this particular section and click on the Import Questions button. Congratulations! You have now successfully imported all your questions into the section. Please note that if you have already imported a question into a mock test section from a question pool, the same question cannot be imported again within that mock test. You can follow these same steps to add multiple questions from multiple question pools into your mock tests. Once you are done adding all your questions and relevant sections, you can go ahead and click on the Publish Status button. Click on the Live checkbox and click on the Next Step button. Once you click on Publish, your mock test will go live and will be accessible to your students. Now that we have seen how to use question pools to import questions, let us explore the question pool in detail. Question pools give you data insights from a question level. To know that, let us click on an existing question pool. Here, you will see all the questions within that pool. You will get to know whether that question is an MCQ or numerical or essay question from the question type column. The used column shows how many times This question has been used across all the mock tests. As you can see, the question number 1 has been used 8 times. If you click on question number 1, you will see the 8 tests that are currently using question number 1. The last 3 columns reflect the student analytics for this question. So for example, the last 3 columns show that across all the 8 tests, no student answered question number 1 correctly. 4 got it wrong and 5 didn't even attempt. So this gives an idea about the possible topics your students struggled with. Use the filter feature to add relevant questions from the question pool while building the mock test. For example, let us filter out the MCQ questions that none of the students have answered correctly. To do that, first, let us click on the question filter button and click on the new filter condition button. Now, click on the select filter dropdown and click on the Q and type option. Now, tick the MCQ checkbox and click on the add condition button. Next, click on the new filter condition button and click on select a filter and choose the correct answered filter. Next, choose the equal to 0 option and click on the add condition button. Additionally, you can use the filters to pick questions based on difficulty levels, tags, question type, question marks, and so on. Now click on the apply button to filter the question. So this returns all the questions that none of the students got right. As you can see, most of the students struggled with reading comprehension and para-jumbles questions. We strongly suggest that you add all your questions to the question pool and then use them in mock tests rather than adding questions directly to the tests. This way, you can track how your students are performing at a question level and use the question pool insights to train your students better. Don't forget to watch the video tutorial on how to import questions in bulk using the Word and Excel templates. You can easily upload questions with images and mathematical equations using these templates. We strongly suggest you use these templates to import questions to your question pool as it is faster and really easy to upload. Apart from these question level data insights, you can create question pools based on specific subjects like maths, physics, or chemistry. You can then pool all your math or physics questions into this question pool. This makes it really easy to manage and reuse across all the tests. You can then assign the math question pool to your math faculty from your admin team. The faculty can then manage this question pool on your behalf. Please watch the sub-admin role video to know more about how to create role-based access to your faculties and assign them question pools. With this, we have come to the end of this question pool video. Let us recap the key points that we have covered so far. First, we saw how to create a question pool. We then added questions manually, as well as saw how to upload questions in bulk. We then saw how to import questions into a mock test from the question pool. We also saw how to add multiple questions from multiple question pools in a mock test. Lastly, we explored the question pool features and explored how you can use the analytics offered in question pool. One big advantage of the question pool is that you can manage all the questions in one repository and use them across all the tests and see how your questions are performing. You can add both text and image-based questions in your question pools. And there are no restrictions on the number of questions to be added in a question pool. So with that said, Go ahead and use the power of question polls to build a repository of questions to prepare your students for competitive exams. In the comment section below, do let me know which tools you use to create mock tests online for your students. And lastly, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Do hit the bell icon to get instant notifications on course creation and marketing tips. So until next time, see you, take care and bye bye.